Hi guys, I'm Dr. Shreya and this is my channel which I am starting with the intention of improving or enhancing lives of people who think pretty much in a similar way that I do, or if I can encourage or inspire you guys to live a more meaningful and a joyous life. In the first video I am going to talk about something which is a concept slash lifestyle about minimalism. So minimalism is a concept in which you learn to live with less but having gratitude and joy for everything that you have in a very perfect amount. It is a concept in which you only keep the things that give you joy, give you prosperity and make you happy. So we are living in a world where there is fast fashion, everything is so rapid and it's like fast pace. So this is a time to kind of slow down for yourself, for your benefit. So let's start this journey together if you are also interested. So what happened? So it's about like 6 months back I read this book by Marie Kondo, which was The Magic of Tidying Up. And since that time, I'm not kidding you guys, it has like changed my life and for good. So what happened is that I was just like reading this book and she has a very nice way of putting it that your house is not a storage room or it's not a storage space. Your life is a living room. It is a reflection of who you are. You definitely just want to keep those things in your house or in your room and actually in your life which actually bring joy, bring you happiness and gets the most out of you. We don't want to be a hoarder with lots of things in our house, in our life that we think we would need at one point of time. So this is the concept behind minimalism. So there are so many things that we actually own that we don't even use. For example, clothes, so many shoes, belts, for girls especially. There is so much makeup that you actually don't even tend to use all of that. Then there is some extra furniture that is lying in your house that actually is there and you don't even notice it because it's just been lying there for such a long time and you have not even had the intention of sitting and appreciating it. Then you have some extra crockery that you were gifted maybe or you bought and then you still don't use it. So these are the things, the extra things that you have with you in your life that you've taken for the situations when you feel that you might need them. But let's be very honest guys, you will not need them if you haven't needed them till now, So the process is to declutter, is to remove all of those things which actually you are not even familiar about, you're not even conscious about having you around. Just keep those things that actually mean a lot to you and which actually give you happiness and joy. For example, if you need to declutter or remove clothes, some extra clothes out of your closet, what you can do is, the first step is to take out the clothes from one pile. If you have like a big closet, just remove some extra clothes, take out a pile and just ask yourself, have you actually worn those clothes? And if you actually intend to wear those or like you've been wearing them, then keep them. there's no point of getting rid of those things which you use or which actually give you happiness. But the clothes which you haven't even worn in like about 6 months or 1 year, you probably never even going to wear them. You probably just bought them for those special events or occasions where you think you might need them. But very frankly, if you haven't worn it till date, you are not going to wear them. You have all the reasons of excusing yourself even at that time when you had the intention of wearing them. So, likewise, you can go for your footwears, for your makeup, those 4-5 blushes that you don't even require and you bought them just because of an impulse buy, or we are surrounded by a world which is like social media, and the Instagrammers, the people you follow. So it just becomes really emotional and like an emotional buy, but actually you've never even used all those things. So it's about time we get rid of those things and declutter our lives, our houses, and make it a very, very interesting and very conscious living. There are so many benefits for minimalism. When we think of living a life, I'm not asking you to like just sell off everything and live in an empty space or a chamber. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to keep the things that you lack and discard the rest because you're not going to use them, and there might be someone else who can actually make a better use of them. So like, firstly, the benefits would definitely be it de-stresses you. When you get up in the morning and you have to go for your work, for example, and you are like so confused when you see your closet because it's like full of clothes, and let's be very honest, you guys, 50 or 60% of the clothes are the ones that you don't even wear. And so why do you even have them? Why don't we give them to someone who is needy and who can actually make better use of it? So let's just start this 30-day process in which you can remove or declutter the extra clothes, the extra socks, and the clothings in every which way possible from your life, and give it to someone who is needy. And if the clothes are like that which have an emotional bond to it, like some things which were gifted to you by someone close, then you've got to tell people that this is not what you appreciate. What you appreciate is your time with them, your interaction with them, your one-on-one connection or a bond with them, except for things that are materialistic. And I'm sure the people who would understand all of this are not going to get offended by this, and slowly and gradually people are going to accept this and maybe even be a part of it if you encourage this kind of lifestyle. Because frankly, guys, I've done this, and there was a time in my life where I probably wanted to buy everything in a store but right now I've come to a stage where I feel so free. I don't have to worry about getting up in the morning and having this thing in my head to decide what I have to wear, because I just have those things that give me so much happiness, and I am very happy with everything. I don't own everything. I have just the amount of clothes I require for my work, but that is my taste, that is my style, and I don't think so that I need everything which is present online or in stores. Even on sale, I hardly think I've gone and got something unless and until you need them, and whenever you actually go to a store, and if you have this emotional or an indulgence in buying, then you've got to give yourself some time to decide if you want. Don't be an impulse buyer, you guys, because that's what these markets are. They sell you so much stuff that you actually think you need but you don't need. They push you they magnetically grasp you to the things that you actually don't even need. So, you know, give yourself some time, give yourself a couple of weeks to decide if you need them. And if you actually do, you always have the option of going back and buying it. Give yourself about 15 days and see if you actually required it, and if you do, go ahead and buy it. And I am in no way asking you all to stop buying things. You need to substantiate your work. You need to be happy with the things that are in your life. So spend on something that is going to be useful to you. Not everything that you see in the market is meant for you and is going to give you the happiness. It's not that at all. And I think it took me a long time, but I'm glad that I figured it out, that nothing in the markets or nothing in the stores is going to give me so much content and happiness. It's not that. I find happiness, I find joy in the little things I have, and in my experiences, my adventures, my traveling, my work. Everything I find happiness, except for materialistic things. Only the ones I require is the one I keep. I don't, I'm hardly into indulge buying. And so, one by one we can just start the process and declutter all the things that you don't require in every category possible. Clothes and shoes and furniture, and even the digital electronics that you have, those extra cords that have been lying down for probably I don't even know how much long time. And so just let's start this process and see if you guys like it. Please write to me in your comments about how you want me to help you, if you need any help. And I'd love to help in every which way possible. And so thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope that I inspired you a little. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.